What's going on, everybody? David here, back with another video. So we're gonna do a stimulus package, stimulus check update. We're gonna talk about this child tax credit because I think this is even bigger than the stimulus package. So I'm gonna explain to you the reasons why. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please hit the like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. All right, so we have to talk about this child credit. So this is the $3,000. You've been hearing about this. $3,000 per year per child, and it could be $3,000 or it could be $3,600 depending on the age of your child. So we're going to go into some of the details. I think this is a really good situation for families, and I think this is better than just getting us a $1,400 stimulus check. And so let's go ahead and take a look. I have my little illustration here so we can look at all the fine details of this credit. So the first thing that we want to look at here is, well, we can look at the cost here. The cost is $120 billion per year. Now, they have not indicated how long this will last, so it could be multiple years. Now, there is a tax credit going on right now, $2,000 tax credit, but the way that they want to do this is they want to do it monthly, and so that's what's changing things up a little bit, and we'll go a little bit more into those details in a minute. Now, the plan is to include this in the COVID relief package, but it is unclear if this can go through budget reconciliation, if it qualifies for that. So this could be a standalone bill, but right now they want to include it in the next COVID relief package and see if it meets the criteria. So we'll have to see. We'll have to follow that. But nonetheless, this is something that is, at this point, Mitt Romney has something similar to this. So this is something that could get some bipartisan support. So it could get a 60 vote. If it was a standalone, it could get 60 votes. All right, let's take a look at some of the other stuff here. This will provide tens of millions of dollars to American families. And so that's good. And it will cut the number of children in poverty by 54%. So that is the focus there, right? We don't want children to be in poverty. And by providing this tax credit, monthly payments, this will help children get out of poverty. So that's the focus there. Okay, let's go ahead and take who qualifies. This is a very important thing. We need to know who's going to qualify for this. So individuals. Now this looks much like the stimulus check, right? 75,000 or less than 75,000 for individual, less than 150,000 per couple. However, if you're making more than 75,000, it will start to diminish as you make more. So if you're making 76,000, it will diminish a little bit. And then we don't know the exact formula yet, but that's basically what they're telling us at this point. Okay, so let's look at the numbers here. $3,600 per year or $300 per month. That's for children under the age of 6. So if you have a child under the age of 6, you're going to be getting at $300 per month. Then $3,000 or $250 per month for children between the ages of 6 and 17. So that's how they break this all down. So this is going to be huge for families. This is better than a stimulus check, in my opinion, because this is going to go over time. They won't start it until July. Okay, so they're going to start it July 1st and then probably work it out to the end of the year. And then we don't know if they're going to be doing this the next year. So 2022, we don't know if this is still going to be in play. So we'll have to see and follow that. But like I said, I think this would be great for families. Now let's look at the negative. So we always have to look at what other politicians are going to be saying. The politicians that don't want this at all, what are they going to be arguing? Well, this is for people who are employed and people who are not employed. So the argument will be, well, if people are receiving this money, then they're not going to want to get a job, basically. So that will be the argument. And we're just going to have to follow it and see what they do with this. But like I said, you do have some bipartisan support. You have Mitt Romney, who had a plan that allowed for even more money than this. So we'll have to see what they do with this. But I think this is, people were asking for reoccurring payments. This is a reoccurring payment. This is $300. This is per child. So if you have more than one child, you're going to be getting $300 per child or $250 per child. So you could, if you have 4 children, you could be getting it. Let's say they're between the ages of 6 and 17. You could be getting an additional $1,000 per month for this. So like I said, we're going to follow it, but I think this is something that's really, really good. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. So let me know what you think about this tax credit. I think this would be a game changer for a lot of families, and it will help when it comes to our children that are in poverty right now. So let me know what you think down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one.